Good morning, church family. Pastor Dan here, and visitors, welcome to our daily devotional channel here at Rockhampton Baptist. If you're watching these videos on the same day as we upload them, it's Saturday of the Easter weekend, sandwiched between Good Friday and Easter Sunday. Our devotion passage this morning is recorded in Matthew 27, and it fills the gap in this narrative, answering the question of what happened to Judas, the disciple, after he betrayed Jesus and handed him over to the chief priests and the elders of the people. Let's read it from Matthew 27, verse 3. Then when Judas, his betrayer, saw that Jesus was condemned, he changed his mind and brought back 30 pieces of silver to the chief priests and the elders, saying, "I have sinned by betraying innocent blood." They said, "What is it to us? See to it yourself." And throwing the pieces of silver into the temple, he departed, and he went and hung himself. But the chief priests, taking pieces of silver, said, "It is not lawful to put them into the treasury, since it is blood money." So they took counsel and brought them with the potter's field, as a burial place for strangers. Therefore that field has been called the field of blood to this day. Then was fulfilled what had been spoken by the prophet Jeremiah, saying, "And they took 30 pieces of silver, the price of him on whom a price had been set by some of the sons of Israel, and they gave them for the potter's field, as the Lord directed me." This morning in this passage, I want to bring your attention to the response of Judas. For the betrayal, he was given 30 pieces of silver, which is a decent sum of money. But as we read here, that after Judas heard that through his betrayal, it led to Jesus being condemned to death, it says he changed his mind. He no longer wanted the reward for his betrayal. Did Judas know beforehand that the chief priests and the elders were going to kill Jesus? If he knew or not, it doesn't really matter. He was clearly overcome with so much guilt that he gave back all of his reward, and he saw that the only way out for himself was to actually hang himself, was to kill himself. This man knew about God. He knew about the scriptures. He spent 3 years with Jesus under his teaching, in a relationship, this friendship with him. But through that time, he clearly missed the point. He missed the understanding that our God that we follow is a forgiving God. And he wants to know us no matter what we've done against him. We know the difference between right and wrong. But so often, that guilt from doing what is wrong, it overwhelms us. Especially in the moment like Judas here. If the barrier that is stopping you from getting to know God is that you've done too many bad things, or that you've done too many things that you think are wrong, no matter what you've done, our God will forgive you of those sins. And knowing the character of God, this forgiveness which God gives and extends, even after what Judas had done, God would have forgiven him for betraying Jesus. If you're feeling overwhelmed today, maybe overwhelmed by the guilt of something that you've done wrong against somebody or even against God, can I ask that you connect with us through our Facebook page? There's a link in the description of this video. Connect with us and let us know how you're going. Often it takes a conversation with somebody to actually release this guilt. And we know that through what you've done wrong, that's built up that guilt, that God can forgive those things. Let me pray for you this morning. Dear God, I thank you that you are a loving God. Lord, I thank you that you are a forgiving God. That no matter the things we've done wrong, that you can forgive us when we come to you. Lord, I ask that you would help us to come to you, recognize our wrongdoings. And Lord, let us not be overcome by the guilt in which can come from doing those wrong things, but let us come to you instead. Lord, help us through those things today. Keep walking with God. Talk to Him. Let Him talk back as you read the Bible. And when He does, speak, trust, and obey. Keep looking for opportunities to bless others. See you soon.